going to Sweden to have a look at an Aston Martin.
Nice. Hope you're paying for it.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're going to go get an Aston Martin. Well, we'll see. We'll have a look at it.
Where?
In Gothenburg.
Where's that?
I don't know. Norway or something.
Oh, don't say that on this one.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
So we just arrived in Gothenburg and 11:15. We're going to the pub. And first impressions, it's bloody cold. I just come through passport control with my Irish passport. Alex is stuck there. Here he comes now. Should be, oh look. Happy bunny. Everyone else is gone, apart from Alex.
Can you imagine the first thing we see is a W.H. Smith?
It's very sad that our cab was a
Toyota Corolla.
And
not a Volvo.
not a Volvo.
Picked up to go and see the car. We'll see. See what happens.
They are so cool. So Al, our first look at the car.
Yeah.
Not sure which one to buy, to be honest.
Yeah, genuinely. The engine and first impressions is old, but it's all here. And
Let's look at the oil.
Go to is the oil, and either it was changed yesterday or it hasn't been ran in a long time, because that is
Oh my god, that's
bloody
pretty
impeccable.
And this hasn't meant to have run for what, 30 years?
No, last time it ran was 8 years ago.
Oh, just to show it
Just
could
to
run.
show it could run. So we've got our work cut out.
I mean, it's definitely been living outside in Sweden. You can see it's interesting. Anyway,
We'll see.
here we are in Sweden, in Anders' garage. All the bits are inside the car. There's some bits up there in a box, and there's some other bits down here in a box. Exhaust, the cowling for the radiator, the bumpers for there. There are bits in here as well. Anyway, we're going to get going. There's some bits that are obviously missing, like the trim's gone off here. Yeah. Interesting patina.
Sure.
It's had wide arches fitted to it. You can see the holes. But interestingly, the chrome is in pretty good nick. That mirror is actually okay. Window chromes are okay. The glass looks okay because I think that's about £2,500 for a front windscreen, which is good. And obviously the engine hobby horse needs some work. Anyway,
She's seen better days.
we're going to get to it.
Yeah.
and we'll be back in a second with some more information. We've been told the crank nut was what, 1 11/16?
Yeah, which is about 43 millimeters. So that is, you know, kind of that size. I think that's.
We couldn't find one.
Difficult to believe.
So we've got a 42.
Oh, it's quite big.
It's big. It's a nut, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nut.
It's a nylock.
It's a nylock nut.
Okay, cool.
That's quite impressive for the.
Well, look, we've got a 42. I'm sure we'll get on.
That's the brakes.
Twin servos.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know. There's a few telltale signs that this car's been built to race. One is that it has had the engine rebuilt to be same power as Advantage.
Yep.
And the air conditioning unit's been taken off it, and the heater matrix has been disconnected, which you would, there's not much need for a heater in a race car. No, we just need to find out if it was run from the oil that's in it. It doesn't look as if it was.
It looks like it's once or twice.
We know it was started, was it 8 years ago?
8 years ago, roughly.
By the guy who bought it in 2004. And you can see there's the air conditioning hose, which goes to the unit, which usually fits here. All the belts looking pretty good nick. Yeah, we'll see. Radiator looks like it's been replaced, and it's had an electric fan fitted. The cowling's down there somewhere for the original fan, but again that points to trying to keep it cool at high speed. But let's see.
Not going to be, well, we're going to be pulling the plug, but not in the sense of grandma, in the sense of spark plugs. And so we're going to be seeing how kind of nice it looks inside. We're going to be sending a little electronic boroscope inside and checking out if we've got any rust on the cylinder walls, ring ridge, anything like that, or worst case scenario, some metal that shouldn't be there, some melted pistons or some valves in the wrong place. But with any luck, oh wow, that hasn't been opened in a long time, but we shall see.
So that door is basically gone completely, which probably means this is gone. It's quite clear. The sills.
Been run. Not long.
Yeah, let's see.
You can see that's
Black.
back. It's been rich.
That'd be great if it was rich.
Yeah.
Is that oil on it?
No, it's a mild bit of oil. Yeah, but it's not. It's soot. That's mainly soot, as you can see. Soot.
I think there might be friends living in here, to be honest.
I think there's many friends in this thing. Too cold outside.
So needs a bit of work, as you can see. Alex is looking at the engine, taking out the plugs, using a boroscope
so far
to check the bores. We showed you earlier that there's the oil looks brand new,
and so do the
unlike the
cylinder.
outside of the engine.
Yeah.
But yeah, still got all of these bits to take out, because I really want to take those back seats out and see what kind of structure we've got, because you know, I'd expect the floor plans to have gone, but it'd be nice to see if there's a bit of structure left to the sills, and obviously the chassis legs that go up near the tunnel, but we'll have a look at those in a minute. The dials are all original. Good. You can see it's got, basically, if that's correct, because I've got the original documents when it came into this country, I think it says 72,000 miles, and it's got 73,700. We'll need to make sure the speedo is actually connected to the gearbox, but if it is, then as Anders said, the car hasn't really run at all, apart from maybe to start it up a little while ago to see if it would actually run. Anyway, onward and upward. So I wasn't aware these had inboard brakes, but they look like fun to service. But now we're starting to get to more metal. Actually, not that bad. But you know, we've got
Unless you look there.
Oh no, obviously, you know, there are certain panels we know are going to be gone, but we'll get the pointy hammer out in a minute and we'll give it a little check.
Good bash.
Bag of tools that we brought, and Alex is going to show me the inside of the valve now, because this one's open.
Yeah, I think it's this side, you can see it. Right, so there's the top.
Got the boroscope in it.
Right, let's turn
You should have been a gynecologist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's the top of that
We
valve.
might have to edit that.
So you see that?
I can't really see it, but
You can see the top of the valve.
Oh, is that
there.
the valve?
It's absolutely perfect. Hasn't been bashed, hasn't been bent.
Can you see this, the valve seat?
Yes, you can. Look there.
Yeah, it's not a
Looks
great
fine.
picture, is it?
Well, it's difficult to do. This piston's all the way up.
Okay,
That's
so
kind of comes with the territory.
yeah, I suppose that's why the valve's open.
Exactly.
Condenser, and it's brand new. Unfortunately, it's been dented a little bit, but I think the pipes look pretty good. You can see doesn't have the usual flies attached, and that bracket's obviously never seen the light of day. It's been in the car for a while. Have a quick look at
The coolant as well.
coolant.
I have a feeling you're going to need a Stilson's to get this thing on.
Well, let's hope there's not water.
Oh, no, it's alright actually. Right.
You're taller than that, John, I think.
I don't think I am. First impressions when I opened this, I saw a lot of white stuff, and because this is aluminium, I think well, a lot of aluminium oxide. But actually, stick your finger in there, and it doesn't feel very nice. But it's glycol. It's
Crystalline.
yeah, it's crystalline ethylene glycol. You can tell by the smell.
And
Smells
the
like
fact-
coolant.
And the fact there's water in it
Yeah.
means that the core plugs haven't gone.
No.
And
No, it's got
being in
loads of
Sweden, we were a bit
antifreeze.
worried there.
Full, it's full of what actually smells like pure antifreeze.
Yeah, I suppose it's a good thing because the car is in Sweden.
They carefully.
They wouldn't normally
It's crystals.
put water in.
It's slime.
Yeah, they wouldn't put water in a car
No,
like they would in the UK, which is nice.
Absolutely mint. It's been perfectly ground.
Oh
You
look!
can see.
Oh wow, yeah, it's shiny.
And then as we go in,
And the piston head.
it's got perfect brand new cross hatching,
Right.
and the piston head is mint
All the way around.
all the bloody way around. It's
There's
not
no
easy
bits
to do.
of-
There's dirt in here, obviously, because it's been sitting for 30 years, and this has an open intake valve, so there's dirt in the corner. But that just needs cleaning out, and it's really good.
Didn't quite realise we'd have to be doing some carpentry, but you know, it is an old British car, I suppose. So there you go. It's pretty clear this engine hasn't run for very long since it's been rebuilt. And if it has been rebuilt to Vantage EHP, then it's should be a nice piece of kit once it's cleaned up. It looks bad, but
that's what happens when it sits out for 30 years.
things that we're quite interested in though, this is all in really good nick. There's a bit of surface rust on it, but we've put a pointy hammer on that and it's solid. Unlike the boot, which is going to have to be completely rebuilt. The inner wings, there's still there's a lot of metal left on that. So fabricating that wouldn't be too complicated. The same on that inner wing. The bulkhead we haven't seen yet, but from what we can see, it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a minute. So you can see that looks like the chassis number 10609, which 10609. So it's quite nice to see that here's some authentic Swedish stuff here in the corner. It's quite nice to see that's all matching, and I've found quite a few panels that have that stamped on the back. So there's no doubt this was the original interior. And yeah, I was amazed about this plastic. It's fantastic. Plastic, fantastic. Yeah, but this is the moment of truth.
Yeah, let's see. Oh my god, it turns. And it turned easily. Holy shit.
I can hear the valves moving.
Let's rock it back and forward a bit. That moves. That moves. That moves.
What's that noise?
That's the sound of let's not go any further. How old this box is. It's an original Lucas part. And
what is it?
It is a fuse box cover. Brand new for an Aston Martin DBS V8. Well, I mean, obviously, I'd love for them to tell you guys what they do, because it's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't care who goes first, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm a former loadmaster on the C-130, and I've been working as an airplane technician for about 20 years, and nowadays I work for a small construction company. That's what I do for a living.
I usually and always, I've been flying fighter jets, the Viggen, the Griffin, and I make a lot of bad landings. Good decisions though.
Brilliant, that's all. There you go. That's what you need to know.
And he is becoming an Aston Martin driver.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe, if we get
You
it done.
will, you will. Yeah.
They are shot in Sweden, in a shooting range in northern part of Sweden.
Out of
Golden.
Wait, out of which aircraft?
Viggen fighter.
Well, so we're back from Sweden. We're now in London Heathrow, and it's far too warm here as far as I'm concerned. But we've decided that we're going to get the car, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Now it's working out how to get it back to England.